You've often heard me say that man can create wort, but it takes the yeasts to make beer. Well, yeasts sometimes aren't taken too seriously, other than we know we have to use them. Grab a smack pack or a vial of yeast or some dry yeast, dump it into your wort, close it up, not worry about it, and you end up with great beer. But if you want to really get into a whole lot more about yeast, propagating your own, what the different flavors, the whole gamut, you need this book. This is fabulous. Yeast. And it's simply by Chris White, who owns White Labs. They make a lot of great yeasts. And Jamil Zanishev. And we all know who Jamil is. He has a great radio show on home brewing, and he also is well known for his expertise in the fields. Well, let me tell you, this book has really been a treat for me to read anyway. There was times I felt like I was back in college. Some of the technical aspects and Krebs cycle and some of the other aspects of what happens to the yeast and the yeast cells and all that goes on. But it also has fantastic parts about what off flavors different yeasts will create that we might want in our beers. It's even got a section on if we have bad flavors, what has happened? Help us figure out what went wrong. It goes through a gamut of things. Talks about fermentation, talks about yeast starters, talks about caring for your yeast, harvesting your yeast, washing your yeast. Oh, and let me tell you, yeast. It even has a section on setting up your own yeast laboratory. Now, I think that's a pretty cool section. So, if you really want to get in depth into yeast, this is the book for you.